Hey YouTube, Joe's Two Car Garage. Hey, we're working on the 99 Pontiac Firebird LSX swap. This is the motor and trans back out of the car. Uh, Wiring harness is pretty much done. All the stuff that in the last video that I had forgotten to do back here, I'm done with. Grounds are back on and they're all in the harness now, all connected up. Grounds are back in the PCM plugs. I have the new oil pressure sending unit to put in. That goes there. This is the vacuum line for the heater controls that I had forgotten. It's plugged in there. Nice long booster line. So we'll trim that to fit once it's in. I haven't finished the loom on anything that goes on the wheel well up there because I want to get it in place. Make sure it's all right. You know, I don't have to wrestle with it while the loom's on it if it's routed wrong or something. This way I can put it where it goes and just tape it up and it'll be done. So that stuff's all finished. And this is the modification that I made to the O2 sensor harness. Rather than drop each one down on each side of the motor, I ran it inside the loom. It comes, you know, from these connectors, it comes down here, down the transmission loom, and then it's loomed separately to go, you know, to whatever side it needs to go. Keeps it off the headers and out of the way. So, torque converter is on its way. Should be here next week. Going to pull the transmission off the motor this weekend, and I'm also going to pull the flywheel because I read an account. A gentleman had purchased an entire rear cover for the motor just like I did, and the seal was installed incorrectly. The lip was facing out, and that's not right. So, as an explanation, this is the original cover for my 5.3. This is the original seal, and if you look at this right here, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it says outside. So this is how it was in the motor with the lip facing in. This is the replacement seal that came with my gasket kit that I didn't care for, because there is a blemish right there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a little like a chunk or notch in it, so I didn't care for that. So I had gone out and bought a new seal, and it didn't make a lot of sense the way it was marked. It wanted me to install it wrong. So I ended up buying a complete rear cover. It's on here, but I don't know if it's right, so I'm going to take it apart and check it. I'd rather do it now while the things are out of the motor than try to pull the transmission back out of it to check that. So we're going to do that this week. Make sure that that's cool. So basically plugs wires, tune on the computer, and put oil in it. And while we're looking at oil, talking about oil in it, picked up this canister to make pressure oiler out of it, and that way I can pressurize the oil system before first startup so that there's oil in the passages, so I'm not starting a dry motor. And that's pretty much it. That's my progress, and that's where we're at. So need to get a tune on it, and that's, you know, pretty much it. Hopefully we'll have it running before Thanksgiving. So still dorking around with the exhaust system. Took the main pipe off of it the other day. I have to grind these welds off to get that separated off the muffler. Not really sure what I'm going to do just yet. I got a couple ideas. I may end up just going with this because I already own it and it's here. I did want to buy another. I thought about purchasing another one like the exhaust on the Camaro, but I was hoping to get something a little bit quieter, so, you know, it's just a little bit quieter. That car is really loud, so I don't know. We're working on the exhaust, so I'll figure something out, but it'll probably get started on open headers for now. So that's where we're at, YouTube. So get out in the garage, play with your junk. Talk to you later.